Hey, Pastor Scott here with a word of encouragement. In 1994, California experienced the 6.7 magnitude Northridge earthquake, and in Los Angeles, portions of the 5, 14, and 10 freeways were destroyed. Overnight, the way that people traveled from point A to point B in that area that were no more. The landscape had been completely rearranged. People were forced to find a new way to move about. I think we're living in similar times. Places and experiences that once added security and comfort and stability in our lives have seemingly overnight been uprooted or redefined. We know it's time to find new paths in our lives, but because of familiarity and sentimentality or habit, we struggle to venture out from what we've always known. It's in these moments that we begin to see the golden calves of our lives. Remember when Moses left the people and went up on the mountain to meet with God, and he left Aaron in charge? And in their uncertainties, the people, they cried out for something of which they could be certain. And so they gave Aaron their gold, and he gave them a golden calf idol. And they took their eyes off of the living God that had been faithful all of these months of travel in the wilderness. And they put their eyes instead and their hope in a golden calf. When we're in these seismic shifts in our worlds, we can learn a lot about ourselves by the things we cling to and that we struggle to let go of. And sometimes, in order to move on, we'll have to let go of some people, relationships, places, and practices. If only during these days we could pray for a Genesis 12 faith. Remember, the Lord said to Abram, "Go from your country, your people, and your father's household to the land that I will show you." So Abram went as the Lord told him, and Abram was 75 years old when he was sent out. And it was in a strange place among unfamiliar people that God made him into a blessing. I love the sermon that the architecture of the Canon Chapel of the Candler School of Theology at Emory University preaches. It's largely unfinished concrete, and the sermon is, don't get so tied down that you can't faithfully respond when God calls you to move. This past Sunday at Trinity, we sang a great old hymn out of our new hymnal, Our Great Redeemer's Praise. The hymn, "Guide Me, O Thou Great Jehovah," and a line in the second verse really stuck out to me. And it said, "Let the fire and cloudy pillar lead me all my journey through." And we remember how God, even in a deserted land, by his presence in a cloud and at night in a fiery pillar, he not only led his people, he protected them and eventually brought them to their new promised land. I hope in these days, wherever you might find yourself, that you could pray that prayer. Lord, would you just send me where I'm supposed to go? And I'm going to trust you that you know what I don't know and see what I don't see, because I know this, you're for me and you'll be with me. And be encouraged.